So after I posted my video about what I eat in a day, a lot of people asked me to do a longer one about what I eat in a week on a super tight budget. So you asked and I delivered. In this video, I'm going to be taking you through what I eat in a week. For context, I try to spend between $25 to $30 a week on groceries. So I'm breaking down what I spent per meal based on the ingredients that I have. I'm also vegetarian, so that cuts down the cost a lot. I do eat fish sometimes, so technically I'm pescatarian, but it's kind of rare. But yeah, let's get into it. So on Monday, I had a coffee and a bagel for breakfast with a little avocado and some iceberg lettuce. And then I packed myself some homemade banana bread, a handful of cashews, and some cherries to have as a snack in my French class. So at my French school, they were giving away free broccoli, so I grabbed some of that. And then for dinner, I made these really simple burritos, just on basic tortillas with some iceberg lettuce, a scoop of Greek yogurt, and black beans that I get from a can. It's basically like a burrito mix, but I found them on sale for $2 a can, and they're really good. So today is Tuesday. I have about 20 minutes until I have to leave for French class, so I'm just having the same thing as yesterday, a little bagel sandwich, and I'm finishing up some coffee. Then I'm going to pack some banana bread and another coffee, and I'll see you in French class or back home later this afternoon. I came home from French class and it was so lovely outside. I got home around 1:30, so I decided to go up onto my roof and read in the sun. I had a handful of cherries as a snack, and I also had a little bit of Diet Coke. It's kind of embarrassing, but whatever. I got a 2-liter bottle of Diet Coke on sale at the grocery store for like $1.50, so I just put some in my Yeti. But yeah, so I just came in, I took a quick shower, and now I'm gonna get started on my dinner. This is something that I make all the time. It's kind of like a spin on General Tao tofu. If I have anyone watching who's Chinese or Vietnamese, please don't judge what I'm about to make. It's really like a true white person mashup of tofu with like soy sauce and hoisin sauce, but I swear to me it tastes really good. I've been making it forever. So yeah, I'm gonna get started on that now. I got this tofu on sale. It was $3, which is really good. Usually it's like $4 or $5. And I'm gonna try to make 2 dinners out of this, which will bring the cost down to like $1.50 to $1.75 with the rice and other things. But I'm just gonna first cut it up and then just pop it into my air fryer to make it a little bit crispy. And then I'll put everything together on the stove with the sauce to kind of like warm it all up and make it a little, I don't know the word, a little mélange. And I'm also going to add the broccoli that I got for free at my school, which I think will go good with the tofu. Okay, this is where I'm so for real when I say you can't judge me for this meal. So the next step after I cook the tofu is to fry it a little bit in this concoction of soy sauce, hoisin sauce, and sriracha. Basically, I just like put them all in this bowl in different quantities until it tastes right to me. And then I fry the tofu with a little bit of sesame oil. And I add the little soy sauce concoction on top and just like warm it up. I swear it's so good. So So this is what it looks like, the finished product. Honestly, this is one of my favorite things to make. I'm just having it with some water. Yeah, bon appetit. Good morning. It's a Wednesday morning. I have to leave for class in 25 minutes. So I still have to get ready. But I'm having another little bagel sandwich. This time I put cheese and mayo instead of avocado. Honestly, I bought that bag of avocados for $5, but I think avocado is just too much of a high maintenance fruit for me. Like, I tried to open an avocado this morning and it wasn't ready, so I basically just wasted that avocado. Like, I'm gonna leave it on my counter and see if it still ripens even after opening. But yeah, I just feel like it's too high maintenance to be worth it for me, even though I love the taste of like a good ripe avocado. But anyway, I'm gonna eat my bagel and then pack my banana bread and head out to French class. I'll see you later. Oh my gosh, you guys, I am so tired from French class. I feel like I got into a rhythm with the nighttime classes, and now I'm waking up at 6 and trying to get my routine out of the way so that I can be in class by 8:30. And then the class finishes at 1 and I come home and I work until dinner time basically, which in theory is a better situation for me because I'm a morning person, but still in this heat, my French class does not have air conditioning, and I swear it's like 35 degrees in the class every day. And the jump from Niveau 5 to Niveau 6 is way harder than I expected. I mean, I feel really grateful that I'm learning so much in this class. But yeah, it's really going to take some getting used to this new routine. It almost feels like jet lag a little bit. But I'm going to just quickly heat up my leftovers from yesterday. And then I also bought myself a little chocolate bar as a treat. The chocolate that I like was on sale for $2, and I'll probably eat it over the course of 3 or 4 days, realistically 3. So yeah, I have that as a little treat for tonight too. Good morning. So once again, I'm having, sorry if you can hear my air conditioning in the background. But yeah, so it is Thursday morning. I'm having another little bagel. I was hoping to put one of the avocados, I have it out on my counter, on the bagel this morning, but it's still not really ripe feeling, and I don't want to risk opening another one and ruining it. Yeah, this is my last bagel, so my breakfast will become a little bit more interesting moving forward. Today I have French class, so I'm going to pack a banana bread and some cashews, and then in the afternoon I have to take Ollie to the vet for his injection. And then I'm not sure what I'm going to have for dinner tonight. Maybe some chickpeas and rice, but we will see. Yeah, I'm gonna eat this and finish my coffee and then rush out the door to French class. Okay, so I'm back home. I got home from French class and then I took Ollie to the vet. Everything is good. He's on a diet. The vet kind of made me put him on a diet, and he's lost half a kilo so far, so they were very happy about that. But anyway, so tonight for dinner I'm going to have the leftover rice that I still have. I'm going to just heat it up, and then I started buying these. It's a Canadian brand called Clark. So they do like black beans, and this is chickpeas in a butter chicken style sauce, but it's vegetarian. They were on sale for $2, and I get like basically 2 dinners and like half of a lunch out of one of these cans. So I'm just going to heat this up super quick and put it on the rice. It's really rainy tonight, so I'm thinking I'm gonna eat dinner and then maybe just like have a tea in bed and take it easy. But yeah, so that's the plan. So this is what it looks like. I feel like I could have definitely used a smaller bowl. It looks a little sad in there, but it should be good. Okay, I actually ended up going for another bowl, but I'm out of rice, so don't judge me. I took the last tortilla in my fridge and I'm just going to use that as if it's like naan bread basically. Yeah. Good morning. So today is Friday, which is so exciting. I have French class this morning, which I have to leave for, as usual, in about 20 minutes. I don't have any work due today, which is great. I'm going to be able to go to the gym, and I'll do pizza tonight, which if you've watched my other videos, you know I always do a frozen pizza on Fridays. This morning I ran out of bagels. Actually, I ran out of bagels yesterday. So this morning for breakfast, I'm going to have my last piece of banana bread that I made. And I'm going to make a little protein smoothie with this protein that my friend Megan gave me a while ago. I'm going to use some of this like peanut butter powder that I bought a long time ago too, and some Greek yogurt. And then I'll just put some water and blend it together. Super easy. Alright, so this is the situation. I've got my last piece of banana bread, the smoothie that I made, and my last little bit of coffee. I'm gonna eat this super fast and then run to the metro for class. Okay, so I came back from French class and then I decided to spend some time on my roof in the sun reading. It was supposed to be a rainy day today, but it ended up being super sunny, so I wanted to take advantage of laying in the sun. And then after that, I went to the gym, and now I am making my classic Friday night cheese pizza. It's actually kind of embarrassing how much I've talked about this exact pizza in these videos, but it costs $3.50 and it has been my Friday night treat since I started my frugal journey. Like whenever I'm living in Canada, I always get this on Fridays. I think it's really good, but I also think I might have just like gaslit myself into believing that and like really romanticized it. But the point is that I like it. So that's in the oven now. And then in my school today, it's actually kind of interesting. So the French classes that I'm taking are free for Quebec residents, which is really amazing. And in the school that I go to, I learned that it's not just a one-off thing. Like every week on Friday, they bring in food from, I think it comes directly from Lufa Farms, the farm, like urban farming basically project that's here in Montreal. So when they have extra produce, they bring it to the school and students can just come and basically shop the selection of like too much produce from the week before. So I ended up taking a broccoli, a cucumber, and a bag of mushrooms, which is really great. And I'll probably cook with those for dinner tomorrow. But yeah, so tonight I'm having my pizza. And yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Good morning. So as you can probably tell by my sweaty face, I just got in from tanning and reading on my rooftop. I decided to get up early and just go straight to the roof because it's so sunny and nice out. So I read a little bit, which was so lovely, and I had the last bit of my fresh cherries for my pre-breakfast breakfast. Honestly, buying that bag of cherries was such a good investment into my happiness. It was, I'm not even sure how much it was, but it was like a big bag like this, and it cost $5, which was a really good price. They were on like major discount, and there wasn't a single bad cherry in the bag. I ate all of them, which was amazing. But anyways, so this morning I don't have any carbs in my house. I ate all of my banana bread and I ate all of my bagels. So I think for breakfast I'm going to make a couple of hard-boiled eggs and maybe cut up some cucumber, and I'll see what else is in my pantry and my fridge. I think I'm gonna finish my coffee first, and then I will get around to making that breakfast. And then tonight, I was going to go to the store and buy these salmon fillets that I really like. So you can get a bag of 4 frozen salmon fillets for $10. So it comes out to like $2.50 per fillet. And it's about the same amount of protein as a tin of sardines. So if you've seen my other videos, you know I'm trying to like sardines, but I haven't gotten there yet. So I prefer the salmon, but I'm not going to make that today. I'm going to just have some of the stuff that I got for free from my school yesterday. I think I might try to make like an at-home poke bowl, not like restaurant quality or anything, but just using the stuff that I have in my pantry. But I will get to that later. Okay, me again. Obviously. I decided to make an iced coffee instead of heating up the rest of my French press in the microwave because it's kind of hot out today. So I'm going to enjoy this iced coffee. And then I'll get started on my eggs in a little bit. Okay, this is the final product. I'm having some of the leftover chickpeas from my dinner the other night, and then the cucumber is the freebie from my school. Unfortunately, I put it in the back part of my fridge that like freezes things, so it got a little frozen. And then these are the 2 eggs that I hard boiled, and I know they look overcooked. That's because they are. Basically, I have a mild egg intolerance, so the only way I can really handle eating eggs is if they're hard-boiled, but like very hard-boiled. So yeah, that's why they look like they've been cooked to death. It's because they have been. But yeah, so that's breakfast. So it's evening now. I'm gonna start making the poke bowl. I've cut up some cucumber and avocado. So good news first, the avocado is literally perfect. Bad news is that I kind of ruined the cucumber when I accidentally froze it, but it should be fine. So I have my rice going in the rice cooker, and I have that stuff cut up. Then I'm going to use this can of tuna, which I got on sale for $1.75. I'm going to mix it with some mayo and some sriracha. And then for the like dressing that goes on top of everything, I'm going to do sesame oil, mayo, wasabi, and maybe a little bit of sriracha. I'm not sure. I'll add this at the end if I feel like it needs it. And then for the rice, I have this rice seasoning called furikake. I really like it. It's Japanese, I'm pretty sure. I usually put this on my salmon when I make salmon and rice. It just gives it kind of like a bit of like a salty, more like depth of flavor. It's really good. But yeah, so I have to wait for the rice to cook and then cool off a little bit. And then I'll basically just assemble everything on top. Hi. Okay, I'm gonna open up the tuna now, and I think in the end I'm just going to mix it with some mayo because the rest of the sauce will have lots of stuff in it. So Yeah, just the tuna and mayo. And I bet you anything, as soon as I start opening this can, Ollie's going to run over. What did I tell you? Okay, so this is how it turned out. Honestly, I wish I had like a squeeze bottle or something for the sauce. I feel like it would have made it look a lot better. But I think it'll still taste good. So, yep, very amateur and frugal poke bowl. So yeah, that is what I eat in a week. I would say that's pretty typical for me. I calculated the total, and this week, with the ingredients that I used, I spent $31.84, and I do feel that increasing my budget from $25 to around the $30 mark has allowed me to add in some more healthy protein, which is really great. But yeah, that's what I eat in a week. I hope my lack of culinary skills was entertaining. If you made it this far in the video, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!